I want you to close your eyes and think about the last time you ever faced a challenge. Maybe it was a project at work that went off the rails, an unexpected family issue, or a personal setback that left you feeling defeated. How many of you have ever felt the weight? A moment so heavy, you just want to give up and forget all your problems. Raise your hand. Okay, I see a lot of hands. Now, I want you to think of a small white ball on a perfectly manicured lawn and a tiny hole far in the distance. The game of golf might seem peaceful, just a stick and a ball. But what if I told you that the game of quiet walks and polite applause is actually a brutal but honest mirror of life itself? Hi, my name is Kingston. Today, I'll be talking about the game of golf. Not as a sport, but from a unique perspective of life's most essential lessons: resilience, focus, and the courage to carry on no matter what. The biggest lesson in golf is that you're never the one in control. You could step up to a perfect shot, a perfect swing, but then a gust of wind blows your ball away. Your ball lands unluckily, falls into a river, and your perfect plan is now ruined. This happened to me on the golf course, not with the wind, but with a sudden hailstorm. The sky opened up, and what seemed to be a calm round suddenly became a battle against nature. I didn't know how to deal with ice balls raining down on me, but I learned to improvise. I placed my ball back in my stance to hit lower shots, used less loft to compensate for my slippery club face, and I took a club lower to fight the wind. I even had to aim left of my target to counteract the slice. Sounds confusing, right? This painful, freezing lesson taught me that you can't argue with the storm. You have to deal with the reality in front of you and keep your head up in adverse situations. This is exactly what happened to Rory McIlroy in the 2011 Masters. He had a 4-shot lead on his first day, but suddenly it all came crashing down. Afterwards, he talked about it, not with despair, but with a quiet understanding of the game, and stated, at the end of the day, it was just a bad day at the office, and everyone has them. This is a lesson. Recognizing that one bad shot, one bad swing, or one bad day does not define your round, does not define your life. What really matters is the next shot, and tomorrow. As Cameron Smith stated, the heart of golf lies in its imperfections. This is what I keep in my mind as always. This lesson came to define my golf journey, and I saw it in life as well. Let me tell you another example. A few years ago, I entered an IMG tournament. I didn't know it was renowned globally, but I practiced and prepared, yet I haven't encountered for intense heat. By the second day, temperatures reached over 40 degrees Celsius, and I was both mentally and physically exhausted. Afterwards, when the scores were posted, I saw my name on the bottom of the list, last place. During the tournament, someone offered me to back out of the competition, seeing my struggles. I could have easily walked away, saving myself from the embarrassment, but something inside me told me no, that I should continue, even if I lost. I took this as a learning opportunity, and I practiced with more purpose, sought coaching, and trained specifically in heat. My goal wasn't just to become better, but to challenge that same course and where I failed. And when I came back in similar conditions, I was a different person. I was stronger, more wiser, more determined. I wasn't there just to compete. I was there to win. That day, when the scores were posted, I saw my name on the bottom, not on the bottom, but in first place. This golf journey, from last to first, shows the very essence of what golf teaches you about life. Setbacks aren't permanent. They are growth opportunities. But wait, there's also pressure. Imagine standing on the 18th hole, on the last putt, and a crowd watching you in the distance. The pressure is immense, almost paralyzing. In these last few moments of the game, the trick isn't about the technique, it's about the mind. I began to feel the rhythm of every shot, envisioning the crowd turning into a blur. It was just me, the hole, and the ball. It's about seeing and feeling every shot, detached from the outcome, and telling yourself, the most important shot is your next one. Think about it. The most important shot is not the one you made a mistake in. It's not the one you hit into the future. It is this one, now. This golf journey not only reflects golf, it also reflects life. Whether you feel overwhelmed, faced with immense pressure, take a step back, take a deep breath, and focus on the task at hand. So, the game of golf and the game of life are a series of unpredictable events with sudden obstacles and immense pressure. Bad days will happen. The hail will fall. You have days when you finish last. But the champions, the resilient ones, are the ones that don't make mistakes. They are the ones, in the face of reality, accept failures, and get ready for the next shot.